Morning and welcome to Morning Coffee with Rob. I hope you're all having a great morning and that you've had a fantastic weekend so far. I know my weekend was quite a good one as well. It it consisted of me becoming the father of a newly minted teenage boy. Yeah, so that happened this weekend. I My oldest son, Aidman, or some of you may know him if you follow him on any kind of social media or streaming services as Aid Weasel. I would recommend following him. He is trying to become a video gamer and YouTuber and streamer. So I know that's something that he's very passionate about and trying to make happen. So if you're into that kind of thing, I say you should probably try and give him a follow. He's on he's on all kinds of places. He's on D Live, he's on Twitch, he's on YouTube, Periscope, Mob Crush. We even built him a little Facebook channel as well, which we haven't done a whole lot with, just because I wasn't sure how to make it all happen for him. So we're not streaming quite live to there, but we are putting videos up there from the other sources. So every now and then we do have videos up on the Facebook page for him. It hasn't been super frequent at this point, but we are trying to become better at it. I feel like a way that we're going to get better at it is if I can be better at it as well. So I've been trying to stream a lot more myself so I can kind of get an idea on how it all works, and try to figure it out a little bit more as well. So I can try and help him become a lot better at it also. I feel like a good 13-year-old's birthday present is to help him follow his dreams, even though I've been trying to help him for like the last, um, I want to say just about a year now. We haven't been super consistent with it because, well, I'm kind of busy and I'm trying to teach him also how to set everything up so he can do the streams himself as well. And I just, with working full time, trying to work on my stuff and also trying to help him with his, it's, not that I want to say I've been pushing him to the back, but it has been a little more difficult to work it all in. So we were going to try and do it this weekend. We just ended up running out of time because of parental duties. Were trying to do stuff for his birthday, even during all this pandemic, was a little difficult because we couldn't have friends over. We couldn't do a lot of different things. So he did a bunch of stuff via this app called House Party with his cousins. So he ended up playing games for a couple hours with them and video chatting with his cousins, his aunt, and his one grandma, because that's the way we do things nowadays, and hence why we're doing this morning coffee with Rob as well. I know there's a few other people that do these kinds of things as well. Gary Vaynerchuk has coffee with or tea with Gary, which is on, I do believe, mainly on Periscope. I haven't seen it anywhere else yet. Really cool idea as well. I had thought about this before he brought his out, but he obviously beat me to the punch. And having a lot more power influence, he obviously will have a lot more following as well, which is totally cool. But that's kind of where we're at the moment. So, but yeah, I now have a 13-year-old son. And then my youngest, who is 10, is turning 11 on Wednesday. Yeah, that's the 29th, right? Yes. So yeah, he turns 11 on Wednesday, which a couple more years and I'm going to have two teenage kids running around the house, which frightening aspect there, let me tell you. I can't believe I'm already at this point where I have teenage kids running around. Well, not so much running around, they're teenagers and seem to be a little lethargic. I don't remember quite being as lethargic at 13 as they are, but we also didn't have the same kind of amount of technology as well. But we do get out and get things done. Like we go for walks, we do bike rides, we do some hiking when we can. We just have some local trails just out back here, which work out quite decently, so we can actually get out and do things there, which is a lot of fun. We usually get out quite frequently. The only catch is right now we want to go out and do a little bit more. However, there are times where we just can't get out to really do a whole lot. So like with this whole lockdown from the COVID-19 pandemic, we would like to be able to go swimming. Can't go swimming in the pool. Still too cold at the beach. Water's not high enough. Water is kind of gross at the moment as well from all the runoff. We'd like to go play laser tag. Maybe just can't seem to do that at the moment either because of everything. But we're making do and getting through. So yeah, my kids are pretty fun. So they didn't want to go for a walk yesterday, so I just let them stay home, and I went for a quick 40-minute walk with the dog just to burn off some energy myself. So I thought Angie said she was going to come by and join us for coffee this morning, but I guess she can't make it, so that's all right. Things come up, things happen. She does have to work as well. She's got to get to work in about an hour, so not too concerned there as to whether she can make it today or not. I hope you're all doing well. If you have any questions, you can always pop them into the comments and stuff as well, and we can try our best to answer them. I know I haven't been super great on answering some of the questions and stuff that come up on the chats and everything, but I am trying to get better at it. I don't always have it up just because it does distract me quite a bit when I see all the stuff kind of rolling through and bouncing around. So if you don't get an answer right away, don't worry. I will try to answer afterwards. It's just really difficult to try to get answers out while also talking to people and verbally saying things to others. So I hope you don't mind that if I'm not answering you right away, that it's nothing against you. I just don't have the chat up probably because I find it to be fairly distracting. So yeah, I'm not sure what else to really talk about. What else happened this weekend? Not much. Walks. Got a new 13-year-old. They got their favorite lunch. We had an ice cream cake from grandma. So my mom, who lives right here in the neighborhood, sees the kids pretty frequently. So we weren't too worried about the whole social distancing aspect because she does watch my youngest anyway. So she came over with some ice cream cake, which was part of their birthday present, and we mowed down on ice cream cake all weekend. Unfortunately, my youngest isn't a big cake kind of kid, although it was ice cream, so I can't figure out why he didn't like it or didn't want to try it. But he definitely ate ice cream bars instead. So I'm like, well, like the ice cream cake is still ice cream, dude. Like, why do you not like ice cream cake? So the only thing we could figure out was the fact it's just because it is cake. That's the only thing we can think of. Like, it's just in the shape of a cake. Other than that, I think he would have been perfectly fine with the fact that it's ice cream if he would have just tried it. But oh well, that's neither here nor there. He had a good time, and I'm going to try and maybe video call him on his birthday on Wednesday. So I'm sure his mom will be okay with that. So she called on Saturday to wish my oldest a happy birthday as well. So, I mean, we do what we can. Being single parents, it is a little more difficult to be able to do things for our kids on our birthdays, especially when one of them may have them on one day and one on the other day. And my days are on the weekends and hers are during the weekdays. So actually this year split up kind of nicely that way. A couple of years ago, I don't think it split quite as nicely. I think I ended up with them on both their birthdays, but she ended up being able to do something with them kind of during the week because I think their birthdays fell at some sort of weird holiday time or something. Whereas I guess technically they are this year too, with them not being able to go to school. But yeah, I mean, that was kind of what's happened over this weekend. And then we're in the last stretch of April. We have today and then up to Thursday remaining, and then we're into May. I don't know about you, but 2020 feels like it's been a very weird year. It's been kind of a wash. Kind of wish we could just wake up and restart the whole thing and try again. But, it kind of is what it is, I guess. We are just rolling with it and doing our best and hoping to get through all this alive and safe as best as we can. And I hope you are all staying safe and healthy out there as well. It's just, it's just been a crazy year so far. It's not exactly what I was expecting for 2020. I had bigger plans. But also at the same time, I guess we just kind of alter our plans and try to work towards our goals and just try to create building a bit of a different path we thought was a little too rocky. So we're just trying to navigate through it and find our less rocky path. I mean, what else can we do? we all live on this earth and all live in this life. So not much we can do about it except just alter the path and not the goal. That's you've never heard that before. I don't think it's a new Robism of any kind. So I just think that's just what we're gonna have to do for quite a while. I don't think this is changing everything, and nothing is going to go back to the way we were used to it. So we might as well just get used to the idea that things are going to be quite a bit different from now on. I know it's a little hard to take, but that's kind of what we're going to end up having to do. Our quote unquote new normal is going to be quite a bit different. We're all going to be a lot more conscious of what we're doing, who we're talking to, when we're going out, when we're doing different things. The only thing I could really suggest on that is don't let it change, or don't let it end your life. Not your life, but don't let it end your living. But do alter up how you are living, maybe, and still getting out and doing things. Just don't let it end your living. Just let it change. Adapt to how you're living to the new circumstances that are surrounding us in these crazy times. That's all you can really do, is just bounce back and hope you stay safe with it all. All right. Well, I think I've taken up enough of your morning, so I am going to let you go. I'm going to go enjoy a nice cup of coffee, get some reading in, and get ready to go to work yet. All right. I hope you're all staying safe, staying healthy. I hope you're having a great day. I'll talk to you later. Have a great day. Adios.